Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Goblin Camp, a city builder game inspired by Finnish mythology. Now admittedly, I don't know very much at all about Finnish mythology, but I am going to assume that they do have adorable little blue goblins in Finnish mythology, because we can see them right here on the menu screen. They look very lovely, and they're the ones who are building a camp. We do all the normal city builder things, like build homes and farms and what have you. We gather resources, there's magic in the game, which is all very exciting. We do researchy stuff, and we also might have to deal with enemies like evil creatures or elves or even humans. Yes, us humans are the bad guys in this game. Sorry, little blue goblin friend, I do apologise. It's nothing personal. I'm sure if we meet, we'll get on just fine. It's all going to be good. Now, this is the demo of the game. It's on Steam right now as I record this, and as always, there is a link to their Steam store page in the video description, so you can go and check the game out a little bit more, and also have a go at the demo if you would like to. But anyway, here we go. Time to dive right in and say hello to the little blue goblins. For untold ages, the ways between the worlds were shut, but now it is as if a wind had blown and shaken the great tree, and the gates are opening again. A small band of curious goblins from the underworld have found a portal to the middle realm. Beyond it is a beautiful but dangerous northern forest. The curious goblins would like to make a new home for themselves in it. It's now up to you to guide them on their journey in a new world. Okay, little blue goblin friends, we shall give it a go. And there they are. There are the little blue goblins. Hello, you lot. How are you guys? So I think, have we got 5 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 5 goblins just kind of pootling around the place. It looks very pretty. Got some water over here, little lily pads and things. Lots of trees. Many trees going on, and of course we can see the goblins running around, which does mean that time is passing. And I think if we know that time is passing, we now have to ask a very important question. Say it along with me, everybody. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done, game. Good job. Right, now the game is paused, we can go and have a proper look around. So what do we have going on? I mean, I assume that's the portal. If they found a portal to the forest, I assume this is the northern forest. So I'm going to assume that's the portal through which more goblins will arrive. We have something over here. It tells us what sort of what's going on down here. So we have ourselves a couple of digging sticks. Okay, they sound fun. And an earthenware pot. Over there we've got some bread. And down here we have more bread. And then we've got an axe and various other bits and bobs. Okie dokie, right. And at the top here, we have a food shortage. It looks like your camp isn't producing enough food. Or any food. Any food at all, possibly. We're not producing anything. Okay, right. So I'm going to admit I was kind of expecting the tutorial to pop up and go, hey, this is how you do stuff. But no, there isn't one. So we shall have to muddle through. So what do we have down here then? Okay, build. And then various other things. So jobs and overlay, stats, technology and spells. Okay, I want to look at tech and spells. What have we got? So do we have these already? I kind of feel like fishing is going to be key to everything. Yeah, oh no, the goblins have learned to fish. How do we know which ones we've got? Oh, hang on. No, I've clicked it and it's gone blue. Are we working toward that now? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Okay, but yes, we've got basic things. So shamanism, fishing and weapons and carpentry and pottery. And then we get to slightly more advanced things. Housing and planks and smoking our food. And then, yeah, then we get into slightly more fancier things. Oh, farming is way down. Farming is way down the line. Some stuff isn't available, like spear throwers, songs of the dead. That sounds a little bit macabre, but okay. Mushroom farming, and then all this stuff down here I think we're never going to get to. But yeah, okay, lots of stuff. Stone fortifications and road building and such. Okay, so that's the tech, and I've clicked on fishing. Whether that means we're actually kind of working on that or not, I'm not entirely sure. But okay, we'll find out. And then spells. Okay, do we have any spells? Ah, no. Cannot cast spells without and I've never tried to say, I always say shaman, but some people say shaman, but whatever, that, a wizardy one. A spell-casting blue goblin. Okay, right, let's get building, sure. So build. We are going to need to get, I mean, yeah, the game is saying get some sort of fishing sort of thing going on to get some food. So there is a fisher goblin shack. Materials, 15 branches. Do we have 15 branches? I'm not entirely convinced we do. Okay, do we... stockpile. That might be a good thing to put together. Okay, so build ourselves a stockpile. And do we drag it to make it a set size? Yes, we do. Okay, I mean, let's put the stockpile over here. Is that big? I've got no idea, but I think now they're all going to kind of rush over and get it sorted out. And then are they going to move those things into the stockpile? No. No, they are not at all. Okay, jobs. Okay, list is empty, so we haven't got any jobs going on. Okay, how do we... Oh, I've searched at the top. How do we go about gathering, like, sticks and stuff? How do we do that exactly? Resources is a clay pit, a place to dig for clay. It can only be built in clay soil. And then, yeah, a fisher. It generates fishing jobs for 1 goblin, but it does produce fresh fish. Okay, I mean, let's highlight one of these and get one of these in, shall we? Because they seem important. Right, they have to go right on the bank, do they? Can we rotate them? Can we rotate? That's rotating the camera. I was kind of hoping to rotate the building. How do you reckon we do that exactly? It's not that. It's definitely not right click. How do we rotate things? Because it looks like there's a road. And it would make sense if the, I keep pressing the WASD keys in here and it keeps searching for random stuff. Yeah, I want to kind of put a road going down here and connecting all the things up. Okay, hang on. Let me just go and see if I can find any key bindings and figure out how to do rotating of things. Okay, the button we need is tab. There we go. We can rotate it round to our heart's content. Okay, I mean, let's put a fishing hut right there, because it's near to the water where the fish are going to be. That would make sense. So we'll do that so they can run over here and get that sorted. And then we'll hopefully get 1 goblin in there. They will kind of cleared off. Hang on. Are they now? Oh, here we go. Right, so they are gathering the wood over here because they need the wood to do the building work. Okay, can we designate areas? Can we sort of designate areas? What's that do? Level ground. Here we go. Here we go. Clear flora. Okay. Right. Okay. So we can tell them to do that. And then we can say dig a ditch and level the ground and claim items and various other bits and bobs. Okie dokie. Right. So they're working on this. They're going to get that done. They've got some very lovely sticks put down, which is marvellous. Plenty of sticks going in. Okay. Was it 15 we needed? I think it was 15, but okay. I mean, really, had I known, I would have put one here. What is that? What's this? Hang on a minute. What are these things? I can't zoom in anymore, but there are things. There are little... What are they? I genuinely don't know what they are. Little ghosts? Are they ghosty things? It looks like a ghost. I don't know what they are. Oh, there's a thing up here. Spirits. Oh, okay. So there is the concept of spirits around. So they were kind of ghosts. Okay, I assume, do we need to kind of capture the spirits to use them or something? I've got no idea. I think that's the final branch going in. And now there is 1 little blue goblin over here hitting things. I was going to say with a hammer. I can't see if they're hitting things with a hammer or not. But they're doing some hitting with or without a hammer. And that means, yeah, they're going to get this sorted out. This is going to be big, important building number 1. So get that done. Okay, pause time. New discovery. We've discovered fishing. Okay, the goblins have learned to fish. So fishing work shack. A shack for building and maintaining fishing tools. Okay. Right, I see. There's lots of little, sort of, I don't know, like Finnish folklore poems and things going on. There's a lot of little kind of things that straightaway Hassans, and I'm really sorry, Finnish people, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know what the little kind of accents mean. Vainamoinen to a boathouse on the seashore, looks with care upon the fish hooks and the lines he well considers. Okay, so it's kind of from a poem called, the Finnish national epic. Oh, okay, they're right. There is a Finnish national epic called Kalevala. Well, I am learning things here. I never knew that was a thing. So there you go, Finland. I never knew that you had a national epic, but now I do. I feel educated. Okay, So, pause time. So what do we have going on in here? So now, did we have a jobs thing? Okay, right. These are people just doing all sorts of different jobs that need doing. Okay, so they're just kind of like a task list thing. How do we assign people to do certain things? So how do we assign somebody to the Fisher Goblin Shack, for example? How can we do that? Or does somebody just go and get a job over there because there is now such a need? Is that what's happening here? No Fisher Goblins. No goblins are fishing. Use the stock manager to order fresh fish and your goblins will start fishing. Stock manager. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. So we say, I would like this stuff, goblins. And the goblins go and do what they need to do to get that stuff. Right, so we don't assign jobs to, say, this just here. We don't say, right, okay, there's going to be 2 Fisher Goblins in there. That's not how it works. We work toward targets of resources, and then we do what we have to do to meet those targets. Oh, right. Well, there we go. Right, so fishing. Oh my goodness me, there are so many things. There are so many things. Okay, let's put fish. Fresh fish. Okay, we want 10 of those. So we can have, each goblin can have a bit of a snack. Yeah, okay, right, do that. So look, they're lugging the great big kind of tree trunks and things in. And now those 2 went to get a drink, I think, from the water. So who is now going to go and do some fishing? I'm not entirely sure. I think they're gathering all this stuff over here first. They're picking all that stuff up, but that's fine. That'll be done soon. And then when that's done, they can then get on with some fishing. I did see a house. A house might be quite a good idea. A simple lean-to with a fire, offering some protection from the elements. Capacity 2 requires heating. Okay. Right. They need firewood. Goblins will try to stock firewood in buildings that need heating. Okay, how do we make firewood? Okay, hang on a minute. Heating. And then go to firewood. Firewood is created as a byproduct of some wood-producing jobs. Goblins will automatically produce firewood to heat buildings. Okay, I've got to get round this kind of mindset because this game plays a little bit differently. So, if we go to here and search for fire, there we go, firewood's right there. So if we say we would like 20 bits of firewood. I've got no idea if that's a completely ludicrous amount or a completely tiny amount. I do not know. We will find out as they get on with things. But yeah, if we're gonna... what are you? Have the goblins got names and things? Oh, they have! Your grot shack. Okay. They've all got skills. They've all got stats. Okay. So who do we have? Oh, I didn't realise there were little kind of individual personalities going on. We've got Grot Shack, the camper. Okay, they like staying inside the camp. And then we've got Durip Gull, who's hard-blooded. Okay, you've got more willpower. And then we've got Wart Grim, who's a crafter. Okay, that's good. Dernick Gut, a labourer. And then we've got Koponk. That's a great name. Koponk's... that's a great name. I like your name, Koponk. That is wonderful. Right, I think, by the look of it, they're doing some choppity chopping, which would imply that they are... Are they making firewood? I think they might be making firewood. Hang on. So, yeah, we've got 8 firewood. We have 8 firewood. We haven't made any fishing spears. Do we need to... Hang on. Pause time. Do we need to make fishing spears and fishing rods and things? Fishing. Fish trap. A fish trap that can be set up in the river. It needs 2 branches and 2 willow branches. Are these willow branches? Reeds. Are they willow branches? We're going to harvest those because maybe that's a useful thing. I've got no idea. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know if that's... we've got that impression yet. Yeah, can we just clear... Oh, hang on. Claim items? No, that's not the same, is it? Okay, we will harvest those reeds. That'll give them something to do. I'm acutely aware. There you go. A fishing spear is required for the job fish. Use the stock manager. Oh, it's a fishing spear. Okay. Right. So go to fishing. We need... we'll make 2. Let's make a couple of fishing spears. You need to put a fishing workshop to produce fishing spears. Okay. Right. Fishing workshop requires 20 branches. So let's put the fishing workshop over here, because this is where the fishing is going to happen. Right, so pop that in like that. They can get on with that. Hopefully they're not all going to starve to death. Do you kind of have hunger meters or whatever? Have you got that? I don't know. I can't see if you have or not, but whatever the case, hopefully you can get this done nice and quick. The branches are over here, so you should be able to get them pretty quickly. I think... Have you used up all the branches? I think you have. Okay, so let's go to the stock manager. So can we just... branch. We've got 16, but I think they're all in there. So let's go for... Let's aim to always have 30 branches. The lofty, lofty goals of the goblins. I would like 30 branches, please. I do like this. I do like how they do just get on with stuff. Yeah, they don't just sort of hang around going, I don't know what to do, give me a job. They do what needs to be done. And again, that is the sort of the change to this game. You do have to get your brain around that. From playing games for years that have just been, so you build a building and then assign a person to that building to work there forever. This is a little bit different to that. This is a little bit different, which I do quite like. Right, so how many of these have we got? 19 branches. Come on. Oh, there we go. No, they're on it. They're on it. Who's doing the building? We've got Dernick Gut. Okay, so they prefer manual labour, which is maybe why you're doing the building now. Right, okay, runtime on nice and quick. Let's get this done. So as soon as that's done, they should... There you go, look. Are they making a... There, look! Look! You're out the front. So hang on, which goblin are you? Which goblin are you? I can't click on which goblin it is. But okay, one of the goblins, it was you. You there, my goblin friend, that I still can't click on. So Durupgull, the labourer who is hard-blooded, it says there they've seen death and not flinched. This goblin is well hard, mate. Right, okay. So they've now got the fishing spear. They've got a fishing spear. And they are going to do some fishing. Okay, and look, they've all got quite a lot of lumbering experience. And I imagine you're going to pick up some fishing experience because you're out here doing some fishing. You're making another spear thingamajig, which is wonderful. Do we need, just for the sake of it... Right, are you actually catching fish as we do this? Hang on a minute. I'm just going to type fish again. Fish, fresh fish. No, again, 0. So maybe if we get another fisher setup, because I think, it can hold, generates fishing jobs for 1 goblin. So because we are possibly quite hungry, maybe get 2 of those set up like that. Get 2 fishing huts. And I think we've got the 2 spears. So we'll have 2 goblins doing fishing. And then we are going to need places for the goblins to live. So let's build them some housing, shall we? It's 6 branches. We can get branches nice and easy. So how about we put the housing over here? And if we shift click, can we place many? No, if we shift click, we can't place anything. Okay, right. I don't know how to multiple build, but it's okay. We'll just sort of do it like this. So I'll have 1 like that, and another like that, and another like that. So that should be 6. So everyone should then get a house, which is quite good. All the goblins can then live somewhere. Are we going to need a kitchen? We have got some food, of course. We have got some food. We've got the bread over here, the rye bread. Why are we not storing rye bread in there? Can we not store food in there? Is that not what we're allowed to put in there? Bones and branches. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So it's storing stones and firewood and kind of, rotten logs and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Maybe, is there a kitchen? Yes, there's a kitchen right there. It needs an earthenware pot, branches, wooden logs, and a wooden block. Okay, I don't know how we get to a wooden block, but it might be worth building a kitchen. Maybe over here, look. We'll put it at the back of there, actually. What's that purple bit doing? I don't know why there's a purple bit. I think they need access to those 3 areas. Okay, we'll build it there. I don't know what I'm doing. You might be able to tell. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put that right there, and we can build a kitchen. And maybe, I don't know, we can get some stuff cooked. I'm not entirely sure. Right, so we've got a few building projects going on, which is fine. I think, why have we stopped making the housing? We've given up on the housing. I'm not entirely sure why. Why have we stopped? We've got, hopefully, 2 goblins doing some fish. There is a fish. There's a fresh fish over there. Okay, maybe if this here is going to be a kitchen, we could also lay out a stockpile. I was kind of hoping, yeah, stockpile would maybe there's a different one, like one for like a granary or whatever. But no. Okay, right. We'll put a little stockpile to the side. Oh no, maybe not there because it got a bit fussy, didn't it? Stockpile. Just here. Just a little kind of food stockpile. And we'll store the fish and such like in there. Right, they're working on the house, which is good, because we want them to have little houses. And yet they look lovely. They look like lovely houses, little kind of lean-to houses. They put some grass on the roof and such like. It looks like a nice place. Right, the kitchen is going in. We must have had a whatever it was, a wooden stump, whatever it was. Okay, the kitchen is done. Right, reserve seats, list is empty, allow food waste. So now, in the stock manager, food, do we need to say, like, do we need to cook things? Do we need to say, I would really like to have some cooked fish? I don't know. 1 fish is worth 1 food point. But I don't know how to cook them. Okay, what we can do over here, though, is adjust these settings. So, we don't want that to store bones or... No, hang on, no, nothing like that. No branches in that one, please. None of this stuff. Let's set this up so it stores food. So it can store the bread and it can store other stuff. So hang on, I'll clear it out of all these things. So yes and yes, get rid of all of these because they can go into the other storage. So clear all of that malarkey and then go to food and... I mean, what do we do? Just put 100 in each? I'm not, whatever. Can we just do like a fill down kind of thing? I just want them to put the food somewhere obvious. Until we unlock a granary, possibly? I'm not entirely sure. But there we go, look. So we'll do that. And then hopefully, maybe when they're finished building their houses, the goblins will run along. Oh, hang on. You've got... What is that? You've got a little... Oh! You've put... Oh, it was apples. It was apples and rye bread. Oh, that's quite good. Oh, well done you. Oh, tall grass. Harvest the tall grass. That might be useful. Goutweed. No idea what that is, but I feel like we should harvest it because it might be useful. Right, and that goblin's picking up all the other food stuff, and it's going over here along with the fish. Right, and at the top of the screen, the warning that was saying, oh, you've not got enough food, has gone away, which is very good news. Okay, pop another house just there so we can maybe get some more goblins coming in. Right, okay, so now I kind of feel like we need to, finish this. So finish these things. And then who knows what next? I don't know. Let's try and build 1 each of the things. So we've got most of these. We haven't got a carpenter. A simple shack where the carpenter can transform wood into useful items. Okay, so if we put a carpenter up here, look. In fact, could we put them there? Could they go next to the fishing sort of preparing place, whatever it's called, the fishing workshop? Let's put it there. The carpenter shack can go just there. Yeah, it's got a lovely view from in there. They can do their carpentry and look out over the very pretty sort of water. It's going to be quite nice over there. But yeah, I think really that's our main job. So right, let's run time on nice and quick. They can finish building the final house. Okay, so we've now got enough housing for 8 goblins. And we have 5 living here. We've got enough kitchen seating for 8 goblins. Oh, there you go. That's where they eat, is it? And our food is sorted out. Food required per year minus 20. Theoretical maximum production plus 36. Food point balance 16. Okay, so we've got surplus food. Jobs are potentially coming down, which is quite good. Research points. 2 points per season. Oh, okay. Right, and then Vakai. Vakai, I don't know what that is. And then we've got morale, and then we've got culture. I did see actually, we finished building that yet? That we have culture things down here. We've got guard buildings, but I don't feel like we need that right now. I might come to regret that. How about a bonfire? We've got a bonfire, a raven statue, and a weather vane. A weather vane shows you which way the wind blows. Yes, correct. You're absolutely right. Do I need to know which way the wind blows? Is this key? Is that an important thing in goblin culture? To be aware of wind direction? Yeah, maybe it's a really important thing for the goblins to know whether they're going to have a strong easterly blowing away or whatever. I don't know. We shall build a raven statue. The statue clears forest cover in a 10-tile radius. Oh, it's got an actual function. Oh, okay. Do you know what? No, we'll get a bonfire. A bonfire seems like quite a good thing. And can that go just here? It can go just there, near to the kitchen. Yeah, okay, I like that. How do we get more goblins, do we think? The entrance is open. Okay, so do more people just come in eventually, do we suppose? Do they just kind of rock up and go, hey, I'm a new goblin? I've got no idea. I don't know. I don't really know. Also, we need more branches to build the carpenter. Oh, no. You're on it. Okay, sorry, Durup girl. I doubted your abilities, but no, you're all over it. You're doing some good building. Well done. New discovery, carpentry. Okay, so I assume we've discovered that because we just built the carpenter shack thing. Wood is the most plentifully available material in the northern forest. While the handles and other parts of more advanced tools may be made of wood, wooden tools and weapons refer specifically to items where the business end is made of wood, such as a digging stick or a wooden spear. Wood is a relatively soft material for this, so wooden tools and weapons will break relatively easily, and wooden weapons will struggle to penetrate armour. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I get that. So now it's unlocking other bits and bobs. Boating. Oh, okay, we can get some boats. Spinning. Okay, fibres can be spun into durable strings for everything from fishing nets to bowstrings. I mean, I feel like that might help out quite a bit, but right. Okay, so we've got that done. I did notice here as well, we have some blackcurrant. So harvest those blackcurrants, and that's blackcurrant as well. So harvest that too. If we can get some blackcurrants, we might as well. A crabapple tree. Oh, it doesn't say harvest there. Okay, never mind. Right, we'll grab the blackcurrants. I think we've grabbed a few anyway. So we're pretty good for food. We're looking good for food. So, all right, we don't have to worry about that. So now it's just a case of doing some more building stuff then. Oh, we've got health options. A sauna. A simple earth-fast sauna. Okay, I don't know what that does. Oh, coming soon. Okay. I wanted to build a sauna. The medicine shack is also coming soon. Okay, how about we build a guard building? A guard shack. Just because maybe we are going to get attacked at some point. You know, if a pesky human does come by, we might need a guard to go and help fight them. Although, are we going to, if that's the case, require some sort of spear type thingamajig? Weapons. Can I see weapons? What about just a regular spear? Oh, okay. No, it's not in there. Right, one thing, pause time. We are going to look at this. So technology. We are... Oh, right. Okay. So some stuff we discover. Okay, right. I think I'm understanding how this works. So some stuff we happen across. And we go, hey, look, I just did a thing and I've discovered a new thing. Isn't that fascinating? So, for example, fishing. We built a little kind of fishing hut thing and built a spear. And then the goblins went, hey, this is great. I know how to do fishing. We sort of unlocked it via discovery. These things here, though, so for example, food smoking, we need to unlock that with research points. And at the moment, we only have 2. That requires 4. The housing is 3. I mean, proper houses would be quite nice. Planks is 4. Right. Okay. So, we've discovered fishing. And we've discovered carpentry. Okay, what about weapons? How are we going to do this? Unlock by combat. Oh, okay, right. So we need to do some fighting to do that. Pottery then. Yeah, a clay pit. A clay pit. Or we have to go and, I don't know, get an animal. Don't know if there are other animals around. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, the map does seem quite vast. There's a lot of... How far does the map go on for? There's a lot of trees. Okay, there's a lot of wood. We're not going to run out of wood in this game. There is something over here. What's that? Ruins. Oh, okay, right. So there are other things on the map. There's something over there as well. Something there. I don't know what that is. Meadow Sweet. Okay, right. There are things. There are things dotted around. Oh, hang on. That looks all... Is that all hilly? Yeah, look. That's a hill. That kind of goes up. That's like a raised thing. Okay, right. There's loads of things. There are many things. So I'm going to assume out there are animals. I'm going to guess. Where's our bit of the world? Hang on. Go back to the river. Go back to the river. We know we're on the river. There we are. Hello, little blue goblin friends. How are you guys? Right. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. We shall harvest those black currants because they might potentially be delicious. And raspberries. Oh, we can have a kind of berry tree. We can have a tiny little kind of a fruit selection. That'll be lovely. Right. Okay. So yeah, building. Let's build other things. So a potter. Maybe we could build a potter. A pottery wheel and open fire for creating crude pots. Yeah, get that done, please. So we'll get ourselves a potter. They could go... I don't know. They could back onto there like that. That'll do. Put the potter just there, please. Okay, what happened up here? I think I just... Oh! Have I just changed... Is that the name of the settlement? Can I type in here? Hello. Oh, yes, I can. Ah, right, okay. It's just called camp. No. I don't know how I've ended up typing up there, but no, we're not just going to call it camp. We're going to call it... Well, do you know what? You want the word camp in it. Let's have cupboard camp. That'll do. We can call it cupboard camp. Welcome to cupboard camp, everybody. Right, so if you lot hurry up and build all these additional bits and bobs, we could maybe clear this bit out over here. Could we ask you to do that? Could you guys clear the flora just there? Just clear all that stuff out of the way just to make way for some more building stuff. And then, yeah, we'll just see what we get up to. So, yeah, they need to build more things to then unlock more researchy stuff. Again, I think other games possibly do that, but normally you don't get that. Normally it's like, right, build a research lab or something, or build, like a clever person, like a library, and the library generates research points that you then use to unlock everything. Whereas in this game, it kind of mixes the two. You've got sort of knowledge coming from just doing stuff, and then knowledge that you kind of focus with special research points, which again, I do quite like. It sort of makes a bit more sense that way. But right, okay, so they can chop all those trees down, load that up over there, and we'll get these things built. Is that built now? Okay, the potter's yard is already built. Okay. Crikeys. They're very efficient, are the goblins. I mean, how do we get more in? I want to get another goblin. Can we summon another goblin, please? That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? I don't know how we get another goblin. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we've got all those. Right, clay pit. Okay, can only be built in clay soil, which, is potentially over here. The area that we're clearing. Right, that could be quite useful. So maybe get some clay going on from over here. Yeah, there's going to be a few berries coming in as we get rid of those bushes. I think we could build a fishing trap. Fish trap to catch fish. We're okay for that. I got the fisher. A storehouse. Okay, hang on. That could be quite good. That might be better to store food in than just putting it on the floor. Because it's got a roof. And surely it will just last a bit longer. Yeah, there you go. Some items can be stored outdoors without any trouble. Other items, like tools and especially food, will decay if stored outdoors. Okay, right, yeah, we're building one of these. We're building a thing right there. That's going to go in pretty much immediately. And also, get in the clay pit. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Splendid. Okay, so lots of exciting things going on here in Goblin Land. Sorry, in Cupboard Camp, although Goblin Land does sound like a fun thing. But yeah, let's let them just do all this stuff, because they are now doing quite a lot of jobs. There are 26 jobs. No, that's a lie. There are 132 jobs to get done, and we only have the 5 goblins. So the goblins are horribly overworked. Okay, there's 26 jobs per goblin. Down to 24 jobs now. Okay, right, let's just let the goblins try and just work through a few of the things that we've told them to do. Okay, the little kind of storage shed is done. Let's possibly get some things into here. Ah, they're storing food, I think. Yeah, that's all food, but not anything else. Right, okay, that's absolutely fine. A bucket is required for the job. Put out a fire. Hang on, what? Pause time. Put out a fire? Where's a fire? Have we set fire to something? Okay. Where's the fire? What have we set fire to? Something is apparently on fire. I'm not quite sure what it is. They are getting a load of food ready around here. Is the kitchen on fire? Hang on a minute. How do we... A bucket is required. Use the stock manager to order one. Oh dear. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Bucket. How do we get a bucket? I'm just gonna search for bucket. There we go. Bucket. I don't think we know about buckets. I don't think we've uncovered the secret of a bucket yet. We have an earthenware pot. That might possibly do the job. Okay, can we get one of those? Can we get one of those? I'm a bit concerned about where the fire might be. I like how they do the building work of the buildings, of the structures. Like, they dug a little kind of thing out, look. They've dug into the ground. And that goblin, I think, is trying to sort that bit out over there. Look, they've got, like, their digging stick, and they're sort of really struggling to get this done. Oh, they're trying to get the tree stump out. I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to get that tree stump out. Because, of course, it would have roots that go quite deep into the ground. So, there we go. They've got rid of that now, which is good. Oh, and they're all having a bite to eat. Oh, why are you on... Hang on. There was somebody on their own there. Maybe they were happy being on their own. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Right, okay, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of this, demolish that stockpile, and then hopefully one of the goblins will take all the stuff, or many goblins will take the stuff and put it into the actual proper sort of storage shed thing over there. A new discovery. Pottery. Clay can be shaped and fired into durable earthenware vessels, like pots for storing and cooking food. Right. Okay. So we've got that. So then the potter over there. What's that? There's something there. Hey, ignore. Oh, okay. I will do. Already done. So if we go to stock manager and now go for, do we type clay? Raw clay. Okay. I'd like 10 lots of raw clay, please. And I want 2 earthenware pots. Thank you very much. And again, I'm a bit concerned. We're going to try and get the earthenware pots made. Maybe that'll suffice. Maybe that'll sort of stand in for a bucket. I don't entirely know. But okay, right. So yeah, one of the goblins is over here doing what they can to gather some clay, which is good. And then eventually, when we do get the clay, they'll put it over there into that thing. And they can make some pots out of it. And then maybe that will sort out the put out a fire task, which I'm not quite sure how that's come about, because it doesn't look to me like anything is ablaze. There's nothing that looks obviously like it's on fire. Like, nobody's running around screaming, saying, ouch, this, sort of flamey orange stuff is quite hot. Can we do something about it? So I think it's fine. I think we're okay. But yeah, okay, let's let the goblins finish doing all these jobs. They have got quite a lot of things to do. Look, there's 84 jobs remaining now, which is 17 jobs per goblin. So let's just let them finish doing all the things we told them to do. And then we can give them a great big new list of things to do. Yay! Oh, that's a bit of a shame. We have a brand new item down here called a scuttlebutt, which is a very, very good name indeed. But unfortunately, we can't build it. It's coming soon. Boo game, never mind. So yeah, it's like a well, I think. It's like a sort of a drinking point. So you can put it anywhere and the goblins can get a drink from that rather than having to go to the river, I think. But yeah, we can't build that. However, what's this over here? A bucket is required again for put out a fire, and there are ruins nearby. Exploring ruins can grant interesting new items, but be careful of the forest cover. Okay, where are the ruins? Okay, how do we explore? Oh, ruins not explored. Do you know what? I'm game. The goblins have got not that much to do. They've got 39 jobs now. Can we see what they are? So store items in a stockpile and then just store items. I mean, they'll get that done. It does say put out a fire critical. Can we see where that is? I don't know where the fire is. I'm not. Is it here? Is the kitchen? I don't know where the fire is. They seem a little bit concerned about the fire, but I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Do you know what? We're going to click this and we're going to explore. Waiting for a goblin to explore. Yeah, go and have a little look around some ruins. That's going to be quite good. I think somebody did just wander off in that direction. Goblins are lost in the forest cover. Koponk! No, Koponk. Okay. A creature lost in the forest cover will wander aimlessly for a while, trying to find its way out. Oh, botherations. Okay, so yeah, the forest is so thick that they've got lost. Which, I get that. That sort of makes sense. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think... Oh, more goblins arrive. Oh, that's what we wanted. Word of the success of your settlement. I mean, it's not a success. I just wouldn't say it's as successful as it possibly could be. But yeah, it's okay. It's not on fire, although they seem to think it is, apparently. The word of the success of a settlement has spread in the underworld, and more goblins have decided to join you. If your camp is producing enough food to feed its inhabitants, and none of them have died recently, more goblins may decide to try their luck in the middle world. If your camp has a shaman, they can also grow your population by casting summon goblins. Okay, so do they come through here? Yes, they do. We're up to 8. We are up to 8 goblins. Oh, look at the amount of jobs. It's 3 jobs per goblin. Hello, new goblins. How are you guys? And they're immediately over here lugging stuff around. So I think we've got Skarniknaga, and then we've got Orpik, which is a good name, and then, oh no, Koponk was already there. I don't know who the new one is. Sorry, new goblin that just turned up. I'm not entirely sure. Is that you? I keep clicking on a plant instead of the goblin. Is that you? Wartgrim. I think we had Wartgrim before as well. I'm not sure where the new one is. It might be you, Brubog. I don't recall your name. Yeah, you've got no kind of skill stuff going on, so you must be new. Well, wonderful. That's really good. That's very good. That's kind of what we wanted. We wanted more goblins to appear. What have we got? We've got 3 research points. We've only got 3. Food-wise, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Autumn has begun. 3 goblins have arrived. Right. How do we do the ruins thing then? Does that goblin just eventually find their way back? Do they just sort of come home eventually? I've got no idea. I think, are you making a pot? You might be making a pot, possibly. Okay, we've made a pot, everybody. Hooray! And you've filled it with clay, possibly? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what you just did, but you're making another pot now. Is that the fire that you were concerned about? Is it that one there? Oh, no, hang on. Oh, no, there's a fire there. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So maybe the buildings that have little fires in them do kind of give off sparks. That was what was on fire. Okay, maybe there was a little bit of floor that was on fire somewhere that I just entirely failed to notice. Okay, right, never mind. That's all fine. I think that's all under control. What else can we build? We've got all of those. We haven't got a fishing trap. It requires 1 fish trap. Okay, that makes perfect sense. That's coming soon. Okay, we're not going to do that. Fisher, we've got housing. I'd love to upgrade. Raven statue we could build. We could get that done. The weather vane. Okay, I'm going to build a weather vane. I want a weather vane. I'm going to put it here because it's important to know which way the wind is going. And do we have wooden sticks? No, wooden poles, wasn't it? Have we got wooden poles? Hang on, so pole. Wooden pole, none of them, but, do you know what? Let's get 5 of them. Let's go to town on wooden poles. And I imagine over here the carpenter will get to that. Right, wonderful. Okay, this is all looking good. It's all looking good. And I think, yeah, is that all we can build? Fences. We could build a fence. We could build a palisade to make it look a little bit sort of more defensive. Joe, we are going to get a guard building. Let's build a guard building. And we'll put that maybe just there. There's a goblin stood there right now. We'll put it in front of the... in fact, you know what? Rotate it round. Put it here. So it's kind of in front of the warehouse. So if anybody gets any ideas about nicking our stuff, we can have a guard doing some guarding over there, which might be quite good. Okay, the weather vane is in. It's clearly not very windy right now because the flag is a little bit kind of limp and lackluster, but there we go. Right, so they're dragging these things over. We've only got 7 jobs that need doing. That's it. And quite a few of these are moving these sort of things around. Now we're up to 8 jobs. But there we go, look. We have a guard goblin. Brubog has become a fighty goblin. Okay, you've got an axe. And you are wearing... It looks like you're wearing armour. It looks like you're wearing armour as well, which is pretty good. Okay, we have ourselves our first fighty goblin. Marvellous. Good job. Good job, Brubog. Well done. Well done on volunteering to be a bit fighty. Oh, I think we never made it to those ruins. I think we didn't make it there. I think we got confused by the tree cover because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then in that house over there having a nap looks like our 8th and final goblin. Okay, right, that's fine. What we're going to do is to maybe clear a path to over there so we can go and have a look around the ruins because it sounds exciting. We're going to put down a raven statue. It clears forest cover in a 10-tile radius. So if we put that just... let's put one just there. Pop one there. That's not that far into the trees. And then we can just make a chain of those going in that direction to reach up to the ruins. And then we can have a little nosy around and see what that's all about. Because right now we don't really know what the ruins do. I'm not quite sure what their function is. Do you know what? We'll give you some jobs to remove tree stumps. Because why not? Not got much else to do. Goblin wart. We'll harvest that. I don't know if that's what we want to do with it or not. I'm not entirely sure. And Rose Meadow Sweet. I was kind of hoping they were berries, if I'm honest. Hawthorn, blackthorn. Where was... Oh, did we not... Have we not got any raspberries anymore? Blackcurrants. Okay. Oh, because it's autumny, isn't it? Yeah, everything looks a little bit different. We'll grab some blackcurrants. Because... What's this? Why is something sparkling over here? There's some... What is sparkling? The tree... The rowan tree is sparkling. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, Joe, it's fine. We've got a magic tree, which is all brilliant. Okay, so spells we can't do because we need a shaman. I don't know how we get one of those. Boating is coming soon. We've covered quite a few of these. Unlock by discovering rough stone or a dress stone. Weapons, we need to do some fighting. Shamanism. At least one goblin in your camp is hard-blooded. You can have with a shaman's hut. And if you do, your goblins will elect a shaman. Have we got a hard-blooded goblin? I thought we did have. I thought we did have a hard-blooded goblin. Did we not? You're an outdoors goblin. I like that. That's fun. I'm fairly sure we had one. Pretty sure we did. Oh, no. Well, maybe we didn't, and I'm just making it up. Wasn't it that they'd seen death or whatever it was? Was that not what it was? Hard-blooded. There. Okay. So it says we can build a shaman thing. But I don't think we can. Shaman. No, we can't build a shaman thing. Well, I can't build a shaman hut. I want to build a shaman hut and do some magic because it sounds fascinating. But, no. Apparently we can't do that, which is a little bit of a shame. Right. We'll get this thing put together. Let's get that. The raven statue. We'll get that done. I think it's looking pretty good. And then we'll see what magic happens over here. Right. The raven statue is in. All this stuff seems to be fine. Is it not supposed to clear anything away? Do you know what? I'm just going to go explore again. I'm just going to press explore. And we're going to hope a goblin runs along who is incredibly good. Oh, no, hang on. They're all over here. They're all having a bite to eat. Oh, there you go. Right, so they must eat at a particular time. They must eat at a certain point in a season or whatever. But, yeah, okay, right. You lot have a lovely bite to eat. And then when you're done, try to find your way to those ruins, please, and have a little poke about, because there might be something really exciting in there. Okay, hang on a sec. I think there is a goblin down there who is going to go over to the ruins. So let's watch them and see what happens. Okay, so they come over here. They're going into this kind of foggy bit. They've made it to just here, and then they got lost. Although, are they going to make it to the... Oh, they kind of nearly got to the ruins, and then they took a left turn instead of a right. Okay, maybe the forest cover is this kind of misty bit. Maybe that's what that is. Okay, do you know what we'll do? Do you know what we will do? We shall build another raven statue wherever we can. So one just there. So put another one down just there, and then eventually that'll sort that out. So yeah, that'll clear that area of this kind of misty stuff. And then maybe we put another one over here, and then we can reach the ruins and have a little explore. That's going to be very exciting. Okay, but let's see if that's what happens. I think we are trying to build the statue thing. I think maybe we're clearing the... Are we clearing the ground or something? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the sort of universal video game signal of winter is appearing. Everything is covered in snow now. Yeah, it looks lovely. It looks nice. Hopefully they do have enough food. We've got 7 months worth of food stored. Okay, that doesn't seem like very much. That doesn't seem like very much at all, but okay. I'm sure it'll manage until the end of the demo or whatever. Okay, right, so runtime on. Let's see if we can get that thing put together nice and quick. Can we please build this sort of statue thing? Can we get that done? And, okay. I think, yeah, there you go. Right, someone's building it. There we go. Right, so that can go in. Yeah, there we go. So it kind of clears this out. So then, if we build another one, say right at the edge, so pop another one just there, and we might need another one over here maybe as well. But then eventually we'll have a path to the ruins through the kind of mysterious fog stuff. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. That's quite good. So yeah, we'll get there eventually. I mean, is it going to affect them in winter? Do they need to go inside a lot more and have lots of firewood or whatever? I'm not quite sure. But okay, we'll see what happens. I'm still intrigued with the whole unspent spirits thing. I don't know what that's all about. And then over here, yeah, we've got this kind of little sort of culture thing. Culture is gained by sacrificing items in a bonfire at midsummer. Sacrifices. Clay statuettes. Wooden Ooh. Can we make some of those? I bet we've got a decent amount of clay. Stock manager. Clay. I can see clay statuettes. So clay. We've got 10 raw clay. Okay, I don't know how much clay it takes to make a clay statuette. Can we find out in the potter's yard? No, we cannot. I don't know how much it takes, but let's make 5 of those. Make 5 of those and then sacrifice them, please. That will do. And then also as well, fish. Where was the fish? I just saw it a second ago. Go into food. There it is, fresh fish. Yeah, we'll have up to 20, please, because that might give us a bit more food. Be good to get more than 8 months worth of food stored away. But yeah, there we go. If we could go over here and grab some clay to then make the little kind of clay statuette things, and then we could potentially sacrifice them on the bonfire and get some culture out of it. That might be quite an interesting thing to do. I don't quite know what it gives us and what we use the culture for, but it might be an interesting kind of goblin social experiment-y type thing. Okay, I think the latest raven statue is done, so we shall get another one in. So if we build another one right at the edge, just there, that means we can then get to the ruins. Okay, wonderful. Right, get to that as quick as you can, little goblin buddies. Hi, hello there. We've got 2 death folk just kind of hanging around here near the houses. Do you need anything? Do you want some fish? Or are you here to, make things die? Is that what you're here to do? Are you here to do a spot of killing? I don't know. I don't know anything about the death folk, apart from they have a slightly terrifying name, and they do look a bit like floaty skeletons. Okay, right, I don't know what we do with you. Where's our defensive goblin? Is the defensive goblin not going to run in and do any fighting? I would have thought maybe we don't want them around. I would have thought the death folk are quite scary. I mean, if you're nice, you might be really lovely. I've got no idea. But if you're okay, just pop in. We'll give you some food. Got some berries and some fish and whatever else. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if they're good guys or not. I do not have a clue. The raven statue is in, which I think means we can now get over here. Okay, go and explore the ruins. Finally, somebody get over here. Orpik is exploring out the ruins, and Orpik has made it to the ruins. Well done, Orpik. You've done it without getting lost, and we've just... Oh, you get a tech. We've discovered farming. Oh, that's quite a good one, isn't it? That's quite a good one to discover. They've discovered farming and know how to plant crops. Mushroom farming. Baking. They've learned how to grind flour and bake bread. I mean, yeah, it doesn't say that we can grow mushrooms, and we can use ashes to increase the fertility of farm plots. It doesn't say we can grind or grow wheat. Sorry. Yeah, okay, right. That's interesting. Your goblin explored the ruins and found the following items: 25 turnip seeds. Yes. Oh, okay, right. We need winter to go away. We need winter to be gone because we want to grow our very own turnips. Oh, it's going to be a glorious time. Turnips for every meal. Turnips for breakfast. Delicious. Oh, hang on. We've got 4 research points because we acquire them every season. Okay. Oh, that's exciting. Can we unlock some new stuff? Oh, we can. We can unlock either smoking, so we can smoke our meat, which is quite good. We could unlock housing to get some proper actual housing, or we could unlock planks, so we can cut logs into planks. We get ourselves a plankery, and then we can make all sorts of other bits and bobs. Wooden buckets and wooden planks and wooden shields and other stuff as well. I mean, they all sound quite good. I mean, housing could be quite good. Housing could be quite fun. That is... What's a duck board? What's a duck board? A board covering the ground for easier walking over mud. Oh, a path. Oh, a road type thing. I've never heard it called duck board before. I mean, that might be quite fun. That might be quite fun. We would have to get a plankery in, but we can also make a bucket. But then we could get proper smoked fish. We could get smoked fish. And food is always an important thing in these games. But can we build a smoking shack? Are we able to build one of those? I don't want it to go, hey, you need to build a smoking shack. And then it goes, right, you need planks for that. And we'll go, nah, botherations. No, I think we might be okay. A fire warden's post. Oh, these are all really useful things. All of them are good. I am tempted to take this. Let's take smoking. So, yeah, we've got farming as well, of course. Got farming. Mushroom farming is coming soon. That's coming soon. No. Okay, botherations. Okay, so we can't do much about that. We can do a farm plot and a turnip hole. Okay, right, I want to get out of winter. I want to get out of winter because I think when spring rolls around, we've got some exciting things that we can get on with. Something howls in the distance. Weapons. Your goblins have learned to create weapons to defend themselves. This technology is unlocked when an inhabitant of your camp has been in combat. Okay, hang on. Who's been fighting? Has anyone been having a bit of a fight? Durip Gull is fighting enemies. Durip Gull, are you okay? What enemies are you fighting? Oh, you're fighting a wolf of some kind. Oh, okay. Right, everyone run in. Right, the guard has come in. Right, the wolf is trying to run away. There's some good meat on that wolf. If we could clobber the wolf and make it very dead, that would be quite good for our food. And if we get a smoker thing set up, that's got to be quite good. Why? Okay, it had lots of X's all over it. And now we get the butchery technology. We've discovered a dead animal's carcass and can now make use of it. It unlocks a butcher's block. Okay, right, we're unlocking many new exciting things. Lots of things. Where is the butcher. Where's the butcher's block? A butcher is 6 branches. An area for butchering animal carcasses for further use. Let's put that over there. Look, we'll pop that. And I think the blue bit might be where they have to walk. I'm not really entirely sure. Do you know, it can go over there. There you go. I'll just put it over there. It's fine. So yeah, that can then go. Hopefully that carcass can be taken over there, and everybody should be on this nice and quick because they've got nothing else to do. So they can run in and get that done nice and quickly. But yeah, okay. Have we got anything else we can build that's new now? Yeah, all the farming stuff. We've got turnip holes. That's going to be quite good, isn't it? A turnip hole. A rock-line covered hole in the ground where turnips can be safely stored. Okay, but yeah, simple farm plots for growing crops. Okay, do you know what? To wrap things up, let's get ourselves a little bit of a farm down here. That'll do. We unlocked 25 turnip seeds, whatever it was. Let's put a tiny farm down there. Turnip seeds with a digging stick. Yeah. That looks fine to me. Yes, make it so. Do a thing. Good stuff. Yeah, make that happen, please. Everybody's over here. Ooh, the sacrifices. Hang on a minute. Sacrifices. Right, there's a lot of stuff that we can sacrifice now. But yeah, clay statuettes. Sacrifice items will be gathered in early summer. Oh, okay, right. We have to wait until early summer. Okay, right. Runtime on very, very quickly. I mean, yeah, I will give it to this game. When it says, move time on very quickly, they do get a shift on. They do get a wriggle on. That building is a little bit on fire. If we could sort that out, that'd be great. We didn't take the technology to make buckets, I'm afraid. Oh, now 2 buildings are on fire. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's winter. It's winter. It's probably quite nice now. It's probably quite warm. Lovely, lovely and toasty. Hang on a second. Our population has gone up to 13. When did that happen? Oh, and we have shamanism. Okay, we can now unlock a shaman's hut. Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing that. We are definitely doing that. Above everything else, we want to get one of these in because this means we can have a little nosy at magic stuff. Yeah, get that done, please. Oh yeah, the butcher's block. Right, so it was, would it be wolf? Wolf meat. Okay, I don't know how to do this, but we'll have 10 of those, please. 10 wolf meats. And then a smoking building as well. Can go in. That can go in just there. Whatever. Just put them anywhere. Put them where they can fit now. It's all fine. So yeah, clear that out and then build a smoker building. And then when we've got the wolf meat done, we can then smoke it and make it last longer. And we can have some delicious smoked meat. It all sounds very delicious. Okay, the shaman hut is finished. It's there. It's ready to employ a new shaman. How do we do that then? Or do the goblins do that themselves? I imagine that's going to be another thing that the goblins just get round to in their own time. Because that's kind of how this game works. So, yeah, maybe they will get to that. Bone carving. Okay, yeah, I think we just did some butchery. We did just do some butchery, which I suppose is okay. So there we go. So we've done that. A ghost just popped out of a tree. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, look, there's a ghost. And it just popped out of that tree. I think when they chopped the tree down, it kind of went wee and sort of popped out the top of it. Okay. That's a bit strange, but right, you are. Stock manager then. So we've got ourselves the wolf meat. Can we now have... Oh, it says 2. Okay, do you know what? We'll have 2 wolf meat. Can we have 2 lots of smoked wolf meat, please? In fact, can we have 10 lots of smoked fish? Because we might as well do that as well. Because that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? There's a smoker. We can smoke the fish. It'll make it last longer. And also, it'll make it taste delicious because smoked fish is nice. And I think... we have shaman. I think that goblin there, who I can't click on, is now our shaman because they're standing there. So does that now mean that we can do spells? Oh, yes, we can. Summon water. Oh, this is like magic points. The Vaki, whatever it is magic-y stuff. Okay, summon sacrificial tree, summon goblins, start a fire, raise earth, or lower earth. I would like to summon a sacrificial tree. I don't know. Oh, okay. They're very big. We're going to put it there. Okay, and magic is happening and a tree is growing. Oh, look, it's a lovely coloured tree. That's marvellous. Okay, we've just generated a tree, a sacrificial tree. 20 points to next level, +1 Vakai per year. +1 research point per year. Oh, that's quite good. Can we do that again? No. Okay, we can only have one of those, I think. Okay, we can start a fire, we can summon more goblins, and we can get some water. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Got a lovely magic tree. That's quite exciting. So I think, yeah, let's just make sure that we've built all the exciting things that we can build. I mean, there is quite a lot going on. A thresher. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got our farm down here. So the farm is sort of growing very slowly, I think. They're waiting for planting time. So I don't know. Have they got 13 turnips in? So I think we've tried our best to do that. I think we've got ourselves at least some turnips in there. And it's raining to give them water, so we should be okay. But yeah, I think we're going to get 13 turnips out of this particular harvest. I think that's what we're going to get. Which, do you know what, is okay. That's absolutely fine. Fishing spears, I think we should be on that. We should be sort of ordering 2 of those as it is, should we not? I'll go to all. Fishing spears. 2. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's something flying overhead. Hello, why are they highlighted? Cranes. Hello, cranes. We can click on you and you're important, apparently. Okay, maybe at some point in the future we can hunt them. I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, I think there's plenty of other things that we can build. There are other things. Yeah, you've got threshers, and we can get some more farm stuff. There's the turnip hole where we can store the turnips. And there's, defences and all that kind of stuff. I mean, really, I think the next thing that we would have to get if we were to carry on playing would be planks. Because planks opens up a lot of other stuff. Guard posts and kitchen sheds and duck board. Get some sort of basic kind of roads going on and other bits and bobs. So if we were to carry on, that's where we would go. But I think we will wrap things up for now. I think we've had a very, very good look at Goblin Camp to see what it's all about and how it works and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? I do like it. I really quite enjoy it. I think it's got a lot of charm going on. It's got hang on. I didn't get to figure out what that was, but maybe is that tree with the glittery stuff coming out of it? If they chop that down, do we get a spirit? Is that what that means? Is that tree somehow a magical spirit tree or something like that? I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, you know what? Given that we're actually finishing up, why don't we just chop it down? Somebody come here and chop down this lovely tree. Just for science reasons, really. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, I do quite enjoy it. I think it's got a lot of charm. It's got a lot of charm going on. And I think it's quite an unusual idea, the way the whole thing works. Hang on a minute, the tree's fallen down. And nothing exciting happened. Okay. We just chopped down a lovely tree for no reason at all. I feel like a terrible person, but there we go. Sorry, tree. Yeah, I think it's got quite a lot of charm. I quite like the little blue goblins, and they run around the place. It looks really good. Like the buildings all look great. They all look really kind of good. They've got things on the roofs, and yeah, they've got a lot of lot of character going on to them. And I do quite like the fact that you don't assign people jobs in specific buildings. Yeah, the goblins go and work out what they need to do. If you want to go and, smoke some meat, you say, I would like 5 lots of that smoked meat, please. And they go away and sort that out, which I do think is quite good. And that's a little bit different to other sort of settlement city builder games. Normally, yeah, as we said earlier, you assign a particular person to a particular job and they do it forever and ever and ever. Whereas this, the goblins go and do what needs to be done at a particular time. Which is where we see all the kind of job list things over here, which I do quite like as well. And there's loads going on. I mean, we've been playing for about an hour-ish possibly, and we've unlocked all sorts of bits and bobs. And again, I quite like the fact that you unlock some stuff with your research points, and some stuff they unlock by just doing stuff out here in the world. Like, doing a bit of fishing and doing a bit of fighting and such like. I quite like that too. So overall, it's been really good. It's been very lovely. And I shall keep an eye on this one because I think, if they sort of keep working on this, if they give it, a little bit more polish and sort it out a bit more and, sort of refine it a little bit and just, add extra kind of fancy sparkly bits onto it and just, really work on it, I think this could be something quite special. I do quite like it. So, we'll keep an eye on it. And maybe at some point in the future, we might come back to it. I'm not entirely sure. There are no guarantees. But if they do sort of make it something that looks quite fantabulous indeed, then we might pop back to it at some point and just see what it's like. But there, hang on. Can we do the sacrifices? Can we do the sacrifices? No, we still can't do the sacrifices. Botherations. I thought because I'm putting things over here, we might be able to do some sacrifices. But no, not Tory. We can't get rid of those, whatever it was, those clay doll things we made. We can't get rid of those. We're just going to keep those for a bit. It's all fine. But there we go. With that done, we shall wrap things up for now with our look at Goblin Camp. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Oh, look! They're having a lovely time around the campfire, and we're about to ruin that for everybody. You're a fast learner. Oh, and you're a killer. You're killing the sheep. This is an outrage. And there we go. Horst has finished his snowman. She's gone. Gisela has lost consciousness. This is not going to end well, is it?